It's such a cool feeling to help people take action towards making their lives more vibrant and more fulfilling. But that's only part of the reason why I decided to become a life coach. Hi, I'm Leslie here in Brisbane, Australia, with a very abridged version of the answer to the question, Leslie, why did you become a life coach? Being a life coach is something I've wanted to do for really as long as I can remember. I always enjoyed helping people come out of their shells. That's something I was actually really good at when I was a little kid. And then when I got a bit older, around junior high and high school age, I found that I really loved expressing my individuality and connecting with people in a way that helped them do so as well. To really take ownership of their own unique qualities, their individuality, and to understand that being a bit of a weirdo, to put it nicely, is actually a gift. And being gutsy and unafraid to think and act differently is a massive gift. So fast forward to my post-high school years, my early university years, and I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what it was I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And those years were very interesting, to make a gross understatement. I traveled all over the world, which as a solo traveler and a woman presented its own unique challenges. And that's going to be a whole other video. I lived and worked and studied in a bunch of different countries, different continents. I met so many amazing people and learned so much about what I valued in life, how I wanted to spend my time, and of course, what I wanted to do for a living. Over the years that followed, I moved to Australia, became an Australian citizen, I got married, and I became a mother, which took a couple of years because I struggled repeatedly to keep a pregnancy. That was hard, and I'm gonna make a video about it, actually, about how I coped with that period in my life. During that time, I also completed a master's degree in applied linguistics, which has had a hugely beneficial impact on my coaching, even just in terms of being able to look deeply into how my clients communicate, how they use language, and the impact that has on their beliefs about themselves, and the impact that it has on how they make decisions. I also most recently spent about a decade teaching academic English in Australian universities. I was working with students from all over the world, from Asia, from Europe, South America, Africa, all over the place, and I loved it most of the time. But I eventually found that what I really wanted, what I was craving, was to work more closely with my students to drill down to those base, fundamental issues that were preventing them from excelling. I wanted to address issues around motivation, around self-confidence, and time management. And that's just a tiny little bit of what I do now as a coach. Clients come to me wanting to work on various things: relationships, careers, starting a business, general life direction, jumping back again, to the beginning of 2019, I had finally completed my life coaching qualifications, and my most recent university job had transformed into something that no longer fits within my personal values. And it was really the combination of those things that led to a moment when I finally said, you know what? I'm languishing. My spirit is being wasted. And I didn't want to think of my coaching as a side gig. I decided I was gonna finish out the semester, not return for the following semester, and launch my private practice once and for all. And the day after my final workday was the day Leslie V Coaching officially went live. And it's been such a beautiful experience. I love being a coach, I love being an entrepreneur, and I love that I can look back at my life and my experiences and the things that I've done and see how I've designed my life to be something that I truly adore. Those elements of it within my control anyway, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been through some crap in my life, but that just makes being here on the other side of it that much more amazing. The takeaway message here is this: life is a creative process. And like any creative process, there are tremendous highs and lows, regrets, genius moments, failures, learning and relearning. There has never been a masterpiece in history that didn't induce all of those emotions within the person creating them. And that is an idea that I want more people to embrace. And this is where you come in. If you're into personal development, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media, and share my videos with all of your favorite people. And of course, check out my website, leslievcoaching.com, where you can book a free consultation with me. If you're based here in Brisbane, we can meet here in my studio. And if you're in some other exciting part of the world, then we can have sessions online. All right, so get in touch because I would love to hear from you. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.